Enjoy your lunch, son?
Oh, hi, Pop. This isn't lunch.
So I can see. Candy, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. I was going to give it to my girl for Valentine's.
Instead, you gave it to your stomach.
She doesn't like me anymore. She's got a crush on Butch Croesus.
Well, I should think you'd be heartbroken.
Well, I was. For about 5 minutes.
Junior, you have just displayed a perfect illustration of one of my favorite adages. To wit, time heals all wounds.
And now comes the fable, right?
Right. This one is entitled The Owl and the Wolf. There was once a wolf who had an uncontrollable passion for clocks. Clocks of any kind. Wristwatches, sundials, anything, so long as it told the time.
Oh, man, them tic-tics. Ain't they the most?
Now, this wolf was a highly unsavory character, for you see, he'd come by those timepieces illegally.
10 o'clock. Time for me to go to work.
Work was highway robbery in the strictest sense.
Stop! I am the masked clock.
Usually, the coaches stopped.
How about that? An express?
And sure enough, the next one did.
Your clocks are your lives.
Please, sir, all I have is this egg timer given to me by my mother.
Like that's tough, Turtle.
And the cruel wolf took his booty and departed. Now, during the day, the wolf worked in a clock shop.
What time do you have, Wolf?
1:30, boss.
The boss was no fool. He knew that on the wages he paid the wolf, he could never afford an egg timer like that. Something was rotten in Denmark, which is where our story took place.
So, you suspect a wolf of being the masked clock, eh?
I do, Inspector.
All right. We'll set a trap for him and see what happens.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. Something I can do for you?
Yes, I'd like to know how much this alarm clock is worth.
The wolf could hardly control himself. Never had he seen a clock like this before.
Wow, a second hand, a third hand, and even a fourth.
Tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow and you let me know how much it's worth. Oh, and incidentally, I'll be on the midnight stage tonight.
It was an ingenious trap. If the wolf were the masked clock, he would definitely stick up the midnight stage, hoping to snare the alarm clock, and the inspector would be well prepared.
Halt! I am the masked clock.
The wolf was there, but the inspector wasn't. For the midnight stage he had referred to was the stage of the Midnight Theater, where he was appearing as a juggler. The following morning...
Oh, good morning, sir. I missed you last night. I mean, you're looking well.
About this alarm clock, Wolf, how much is it worth?
I can't tell you now, but I will tonight. I'll meet you on the midnight stage.
You guessed it, the inspector took the ride while the wolf juggled.
Look, Wolf, we can't seem to get together, can we?
It has been difficult.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, a masked bear appeared.
Paws up! I am the masked watch.
Clock.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not. I am the masked watch.
Clock.
Before the inspector knew what was happening, the bear grabbed the coveted alarm clock and ran off.
Quick! We must stop him, the dirty thief.
You stop him. I got to juggle. Matinee today.
The wolf bought a ticket on the first stage leaving town. Strangely enough, so did his boss.
Why aren't you minding the store, Wolf?
I'm on the trail of the masked watch, that's why.
Masked clock, you mean?
Oh.
The stage rattled on over the countryside, that is, until it reached a certain obstacle.
It's the inspector.
Everybody out. Okay? One of you is a masked clock. Which is it?
Not I, sir.
Nor I.
Don't give me that. You see, I can tell which one it is by searching you and finding my alarm clock.
But the two suspects remained steadfast.
Look, there's something you should know. I loaded that alarm clock with TNT, and it's due to go off any second. Now confess, or we'll all be blown up.
The seconds ticked by, but the wolf and the bear refused to admit anything. Suddenly, the clock, which was in the bear's pocket, broke the silence.
Oh, my gosh, it's going to go off. Here, take it, Inspector.
Oh, so you are the masked clock.
No, sir, I am. Now, please, get rid of that thing before it goes off.
Never fear. It isn't really loaded with TNT. I just said that to trick you.
Well, it may not have been loaded with TNT, but whatever it was, the clock certainly didn't work too well. The wolf, the owl, and the bear all went on to bigger and higher things.
It serves him right, Pop.
You bet it does. That's why I say time heals all wounds.
That's not what I say. I say time wounds all heals.
Bye.